Something interesting that I've noticed, especially as I've returned to the bison pasture repeatedly, is how the birds communicate with the buffalo, with the ruminants that are around them. There's been times when I've gone up to the bison pasture and the birds would scatter from me as I got there, and then they would race to the buffalo, almost seeming to ask the buffalo for protection, because they would fly to the feet of the buffalo, and they would go no further than that, and the buffalo would turn to look at us as if they were communicating. And at other times when we've gone up to the pasture, I say we because I can never go by myself. That's too dangerous. It's always good to have somebody out there with you. But we go out to the buffalo pasture, and the bison and the birds behave differently. For example, the birds are just at ease with us being there. They fly around us. They can tell what we're after. We're looking, picking up wool and stuff. We're not really paying attention to hunting. We're not giving off any of those hunting behaviors, anything like that, and the way that the birds are behaving. It sets the bison at ease, and the bison begin to get a little bit curious. Anyway, I was just thinking about that while I was sitting here with my silver slate turkey tom here. Fun fact about turkeys is that they're native to America, and they used to be the pets of the Aztecs and other more Southern American, Native American tribes. Their feathers were traded all over the place. They were domesticated by the natives as pets, and particularly prized because of these feathers, beautiful, very soft feathers that they have, not necessarily for their meat. See these beautiful silver, very soft feathers he's got here, and he just lets me play with them. But he doesn't seem to interact with my sheep a whole lot, to be honest. He likes to dance for me. As you can see, he's dancing for me right now, with all his feathers displayed and his head up like this and his snood all relaxed. That's him dancing for me. And though he doesn't really interact with the ruminants, he does know when they're upset. For example, when I'm trimming hooves, they get upset about that. And he will come out here and try to get my attention away from them and do what he can to take care of them, which is kind of funny because, like I said, he doesn't seem to interact with them a whole lot. But the birds and the ruminants appear, just from where I am standing, in my observations and things, they appear to have a relationship with the ruminants. So the birds and the ruminants, somehow they convey their thoughts and their emotions, even though they speak entirely different body languages, right? They still are pretty good about letting each other know about the dangers and things that they're encountering. So that's interesting. A little bit of story time for your Saturday.